Well, hello scrappers, Mike here. Welcome back to my channel. Oh, getting some mail today. Anyway, hey, I just did a scrap pickup, another one. And this is mostly steel, and got some scrap steel here. Got some big, thick, each of these plates is about 50 pounds. I've got, what, 4 on this side and about 4 or 5 on the other side. Bunch of steel over here. Got another milling machine, which I am in the process of stripping all the wiring off of and other stuff that I just don't want to sell as scrap iron. So I'll get that off. And then over here we've got a huge industrial washing machine that they've been threatening to give me forever, and finally hauled it out to the loading dock and used their forklift to put it on my trailer. So I finally got it. So it's got some, it's got a heavy duty power cord I need to get off of it, and some other stuff too before I take it to the scrapyard. And just some miscellaneous steel here. So yeah, a fair amount of steel. And I'm going back later this week to do another pickup, this time with the IT department. So I'll be getting a bunch of computers and servers later this week from them. I'm just getting to the point where I have to do multiple pickups from these people. One from the engineering department, all their old machinery, and one from the IT department, all their old computers and servers. Hey, that's great. That's great. I'm not complaining. So let me get to work stripping all the wire off of this thing and a few other good usable pieces, bits and pieces. I need to do it fairly quickly because I need to get the trailer emptied so I can go pick up some more. So let me get to work. Well, check this out. I completely forgot there was a box of stuff and a pump in the back of the truck, in the bed of the truck. So this box right here, aside from this big roll of cat wire on top, has a big pancake motor and a whole bunch of little power supplies in it. Each of those power supplies has a big beefy cable, copper cable on it for the power connector, so I'll have to cut all them off and throw them in my wire box. And then there's this vacuum pump, which looks like it's in great shape. Let me plug it in. And it runs, and oh yeah, it sucks in a good way. So excellent, excellent. I can always use another vacuum pump because the vacuum pumps I use with my fume hood over here, the chemical fumes destroy them pretty quickly. And the one I've got now is on its last leg. So excellent, that's staying with me. That's a good acquisition right there. Well, I got a lot of wire out of this stuff. Holy cow. And there's more I can get too, but I need to research some parts on this mill and see if they have resale value before I cut the wires going to them. So it's just about supper time, so I will do that and then decide whether I just want to strip the yards and yards of extra wire out, or very carefully remove the parts that might be resellable. Also got some circuit boards down here, a nice beefy 24 volt power supply, which I could probably use for one of my own projects, and an aluminum casting. There's a lot of other aluminum castings in there, but cast aluminum is like the red-headed stepchild of aluminum. They don't pay much for it at the scrapyard, and those castings are hard to get to, and I don't have a lot of time before I gotta get this stuff off the trailer. So this may go to the scrapyard with more on it than I would normally like. But there's not much I can do about it, you know, and I'm just going to go pick up more once the trailer's empty. So that's life. But man, I got a lot of wire out of that thing. Certainly don't want to send that to the scrapyard and have them pay me 8-9 cents a pound for it. There's probably 40 pounds of wire there. I'll do a lot better on that at the scrapyard. Okay, let me go have supper and do some Googling and research the parts I haven't stripped off this mill yet and see if they are worth the trouble. Well, I'm really glad I took the time to slow down and do a little research on this, because these Kayance safety light curtains, that stop the machine if somebody gets their hand in there. They resell for a fair amount of money. And I'm glad I didn't just start snipping cables and stuff in the back. I left those cables intact. I'm going to have to snake them through the machine and out and get these things off. I've already removed the control box for it in the back. 2 cables that connect on there for the light curtains themselves. So I got to get them off without damaging them and get the cable snaked out from the back of the machine all the way through without damaging them. And that'll be a nice little payday. I'll put that up for sale probably on eBay. And it looks like they sell. So, yeah, a little work to do. It's getting dark out here. I may not get it done tonight, but definitely this is coming off before these go to the scrapyard. Well, it's the next day, but I got it all off and undamaged. I got the whole light curtain, even the associated hardware. So I think it's going to bring in a nice payday, probably at least $300 on eBay, maybe even more. So that's great. That's probably going to be more than the rest of the stuff I got. Let's see. I stripped the power cords off of all these power supplies in here, and I'll just throw these in with the steel. They're mostly transformer weight. I don't have time to strip the copper out of the transformers. But yeah, got a lot more wire. Add it to the pile. I also got some pneumatic parts I'm going to keep for myself. Cool flow meter, and a couple of inline valves, and a regulator. I'll just keep that for myself. It'll come in handy down the road, I'm sure. So, get this stuff all packaged up and on the trailer, along with some other scrap iron I've got laying around here I need to get rid of. So I'll load it all up before I head out. Okay, so here's a quick look at the box of all the wire I got on this pickup. This is a heavy box, too. So I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, there we go. I've got all my miscellaneous other scrap iron I had laying around the shop here on the trailer. I need to strap it down, take it over to the scrapyard. They'll help me unload it with either their crane or their big forklift to get the heavy stuff off, the mill, the big dishwasher there. Hey, get paid! And then I'll have an empty trailer and I can go pick up another load. So, yeah, just another day in the life of a scrapper. Okay, well, I hope you guys found this video interesting, educational, informative, inspirational, whatever. Get out there and collect some scrap. It's lucrative. If so, give the video a like, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching this one. Bye.